Today I'm going to be making chocolate peanut butter lava cakes in the Instapot. So I have semi-sweet chocolate. I have 1 cup. I'm going to put it in the microwave. So I'm going to put it in for a minute at first. Let's get that going. I have 1 cup of confectionery sugar. I have 6 tablespoons of flour measured out. I have 3 eggs plus 1 egg yolk. I have half a cup of butter that I'm going to need to melt. I have let me double check. I think it's 1 tablespoon of the vanilla extract. Let me double check. Hold on. And I also prepped 4 tiny glass ramekins with the pan for baking. So let me double check. It is 1 tablespoon of the vanilla extract. So half a cup of butter, 3 eggs, 1 egg yolk, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 6 tablespoons of flour, 1 cup powdered sugar, and eventually we are gonna put 4 teaspoons of creamy peanut butter in the middle. So let's check on our semi-sweet chocolate and see how they've melted. Okay, the plate is a little hot. Okay, it's got a nice little shine to that. Should have had this ready. Okay, it is nice and creamy. Okay, so now I could go ahead with the butter. That should be interesting. So we're gonna add the butter to this. And I went with the minis. Let's see how our butter is doing. That was, oh wow. So 30 seconds, 1 stick of butter. There is only a little bit left that needs to melt down, so that's not so bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it back in and let the rest of that melt. I think it only needs like another 15 seconds. Cook time. Okay, so let's get that going. And I'm just going to keep on incorporating that while the rest of my butter continues to melt. I poured the chocolate and the butter into a bigger bowl because otherwise I was going to make a really big mess. Next, we are going to stir in the 1 cup of confectionery sugar. So get that all in there. Let's incorporate this. So this is going to take a little bit. And then I will tell you guys the next step. This is what your batter is going to look like after incorporating the sugar. Next, we're going to add the egg yolks. Well, the eggs and the egg yolk. I'm going to add the rest of that, and then you're going to add the vanilla. This is what it looks like before I add the flour, so we're going to add that next. And once again, this is 6 tablespoons of flour. You're going to need to mix this very well. So I'm going to stop recording so I could do that because I need both hands. This is what my batter looks like now after I've incorporated all my ingredients. So I do know all my Pyrex ramekins are not even. They are supposed to be 6 ounces each, but that is not what I have. So we're gonna pour 1 cup of water into our Instapot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna balance 3 of them inside And then what I'm gonna do is, oh, where did I put that? I'm gonna put a lid on top of the first 3, and then I'm going to balance the top one on top. So it is going to be interesting how I do this. So I'm going to pour the batter on the first 3, and the leftover will go on the last one. So let's see how this goes. Before we put them in, we have to add 1 teaspoon of peanut butter, and I saved a little bit of batter to go on top of it. So they're filled up about this much, and this is how much peanut butter I'm putting on it. So I'm gonna scoop this on. So here is the peanut butter on top. Now I'm gonna pour a little batter on top to cover it up. You can see it. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. Film and pour. You know what? I'm just gonna pour and you'll see the end result. Okay, pardon the mess, but this is what it looks like after the batter is poured on top. I'm gonna try to even it out a little. It's a very thick batter. So once again, this is chocolate peanut butter lava cakes that are going in the Instapot. I'm going to be setting this on high pressure 9 minutes and then doing a quick release. So we're going to be balancing this. Should be interesting. This never exactly stays when I want it to. I'm doing this one. So my Instapot is malfunctioning. I have a burn notice. So if that happens, you could bake in your oven at 450 for 12 minutes. So that is what I am going to be doing. So we are going to be trying that.